Live from Hotel Quarantine, Melbourne. So this is day 13 and I thought I'll make a little movie before I leave the quarantine hotel and share it with my fellow travelers. But before I give you my tips for survival, let's take a look at my room. As you could see, I was not that unlucky with my room. It's a junior suite at the Novotel on Collins. But no matter how big the room is, at the end, it's gonna suck. So, rule number 1, be mentally prepared. See it as a challenge. It's like a marathon. It sucks while you're doing it, but when you're done, you'll be proud of yourself. With a marathon, you're burning calories. But here, you will need to burn time. So bring books with you, work, video games, anything which will help you to do so. However, what I found challenging is doing something creative. Being in a cage, that's difficult. Number 2, maintain a healthy routine. I have to admit, at the beginning, I let my jet lag free space, waking up and sleeping whenever I felt like it. But at some point I had to get myself together and structure my day. I made a little list and tips for you, which I will add also in my description. First of all, sleep and wake up at regular times. Also with the food, eat at regular times. That's good for your metabolism. Then exercise each day. I brought my yoga mats, so I did about like 30 to 1 hour each day, but it doesn't matter. If you just do 10-20 minutes, that's fine as well. Take care of your beauty and your hygiene. So I brought my beauty masks with me, my manicure set, and you need to decide what you can bring with you. Make it a little spa for yourself. Change your clothes. Don't stay with your PJs the whole day. Keep the room tidy, that's important, makes you feel better. Then stay connected with others, whether with virtual calls and if you don't know with whom you want to socialize, you can also go to Facebook groups. There is many of them for quarantine people, especially in Australia. And reward yourself. So from once in a while, maybe you order your favorite food or watch a movie or play video games, whatever makes you feel great. Then the last one, and I think this one is really important, laugh. Make yourself laugh. So go into YouTube or whatever, go into Netflix and just pull out some funny movies and make yourself laugh every day. That brings good energy and makes you forget about the fact that you are in a cage. A little side note on the exercise, you can actually hire exercise equipment. I brought my own yoga mat, but if you want to have a little bike or small treadmill, I mean the size is important, you can just hire them. There is several websites where you can do so. But as an advice, ask the reception before, because there is also some kind of things you are allowed to hire and not. For instance, the rowing bench you're not allowed to hire because it functions as a fan while you use it, and anything which disrupts the circulation of air is not allowed. Number 3, what you can expect. So first of all, you can expect to pay at least $3,000 for one room Any extra adults is 1,000, an extra child is 500. I was truly also impressed about the organization of the hotel staff, which is actually hotel staff plus government officials, who organized and made actually the check-in super smooth. But there is no exceptions to rules, so I have to admit I try to pay extra to get a bigger room and also show that I'm a diamond member to get at least the points for the hotel from Accor, but that won't work. There is no exception unless there is a really good reason, health reasons, then you can get in touch with a government official and they might consider your request. Also, the staff will call you daily to make sure you're doing well. There is in addition a 24/7 service for mental health support. You can call anytime. Then, very important, and actually a very nice surprise for me, the food. We didn't get any junk food. The food was healthy, was freshly cooked. I actually like it spicy, so I missed maybe my sriracha sauce, but otherwise super happy with the food. And for people who want other type of food, they can actually order on DoorDash, Uber Eats, or even groceries with some of the supermarkets. But regarding the food, you'll get it, of course, packaged in a plastic or paper box. So if you prefer to eat from a real plate or drink from a real glass, then bring it with you. Alternatively, you can also order it from some retail stores like Target and Kmart. What you can't bring are nebulizers and diffusers. They are prohibited in Victoria State. And also, you won't be able to get care packages from your family and friends unless they are ordering it from one of the allowed retail stores or supermarkets. All in all, the worst thing for me was the lack of fresh air and the very loud non-stop aircon. But there are also positive things, of course. So the food, as I mentioned, healthy, no fast food, freshly cooked. Then the hotel staff, very friendly, very caring. They even try to entertain people. So they organize like a virtual wine tasting, for instance. So very surprised, and a big thank you to the Novotel team for making it easier and smoother for the quarantine guests. So if you really have to do hotel quarantine, I can only tell you, be mentally prepared so you keep your mind and body stimulated. Now just waiting for my day 12 results and my end of detention notice to be free tomorrow in lockdown Melbourne. But who cares? It will be an upgrade. As long as I get fresh air and some of daylight, then I'm happy.